Today we're guessing the NBA player by famous quote. I hit up my boy Kevin, the producer of this channel right now, and say, hey, put together some of the greatest or worst quotes and see if we can guess them. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the link in the description if you want to suggest videos for this channel. We're continuing the grind now that I'm back from all of my trips. And I know I said that last week, but I'm serious about it this week. All right, let's get to the first one. Is me shooting 40% at the foul line is just God's way of saying nobody's perfect. Absolute bar, one of my favorite quotes in NBA history. It's Shaq. It's Shaq. Because, I mean, if this man Shaq was out there shooting, let's just say 80% from the free throw, 70% from the free throw line. You know how many total points, bro? Matter of fact, can we quickly Google how many he missed in his career and then try to add 70%? Is that how math works? Let's just go look at something, because this right here is like facts. If Shaq had a free throw, he was already the most dominant player I ever saw, but added on the free throws? Come on, man. So here's Shaq. You know, for a career, he shot 50% from the free throw line, 52, 53-ish if we round it up, which means that bro missed like 6,000 free throws in his career. Matter of fact, I'm not about to try to do this math. You can do the math for yourself. If bro decided to hit 70% from free throw line, not decide, it wasn't up to him. If it was up to him, he would hit him. If he just hit 70% from the free throw line, we talk a dude that scored 28,000 points would have scored 30,000+, and you know, he's already an all-time great. But on top of that, look at the accolade pool. Come on, man. Shaq was him. As you know, Shaquille O'Neal. Next one. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and miss. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Another bar from the greatest of all time, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I mean, it's about the message in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to talking about the message. You're not going to be successful unless you put yourself in the positions to at least try. I met a lot of people that say, man, Kenny, how do I get into start making YouTube videos? And my number one answer is, though it's cliche, is you just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. And the first X amount of time, you ain't gonna have nobody watching. I went a whole year and a half before I started getting people to watch my videos, but I was still uploading every day. And I got the reps, and I got better on camera, and I got better speaking, and all of those things. You need to get the reps. And MJ saying, hey, I got the reps, and that is why I succeed. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now everybody want to play for the Heat and the Lakers. Let's go back to being competitive and going at these people. That's KD, a quote that people bring up all the time, considering he teamed up and went to the Warriors, you know? But you know what I will say, and not in the defense of Kevin Durant, the time between this tweet and when he went to the Warriors was significant. And personally, I've changed my mind a ton over the last 5 years or so. So he also did that. But yeah, he was being a little bit of a hypocrite here. Next one, we got everybody pulls for David, nobody roots for Goliath. So far, out of the 4 we've gotten so far, 3 of them are bars. This one's not a bar. I'm sorry, KD. This one is a bar from one of the most freakish athletes we've ever seen in the history of sports, Wilt Chamberlain. Absolutely right. I mean, people wanted to see Wilt Chamberlain fall because he was that dominant. Just like people wanted to see MJ fail, or Shaq fail, or even Kevin Durant fail. They were that dominant, and Wilt Chamberlain was legitimately like Goliath out there, and everybody else was David. So that's a really good one. Sometimes a player's greatest challenge is coming to grips of his role on the team. Another bar. My boy Kevin's giving me bars, but he also giving me layups. Because this is Scottie Pippen, one of the greatest second players of all time, one of the greatest sidemen of all time. And he understood that and accepted that, and that is why he was successful in his role. Listen, man, everybody can't be Mike. Everybody can't be Bron. Somebody got to be Pip. Somebody got to be Kyrie when they won a championship. Somebody got to be Clay and Draymond. That's just the fact of the situation. And Scottie Pippen realized that, hey, I know my role and I'm gonna be damn good at it. Until we got to the point where MJ left and Scottie was the man, and then he got upset about Tony Kukoc doing some stuff. But when he said this, it was a bar. Next one. Ask not what your teammates can do for you, but ask what you can do for your teammates. Is that like, who is that, JFK? Who is the president said, don't ask what your country can do for you, but ask for what you can do for your country? Not a bar. It's not a bar. This one, in the basketball sense, bar. The overall, the basketball sense of that quote, kind of a bar. Who said it? Who said it? I know I've heard this quote before, but I don't remember who said it. I know for sure it's a throwback player because nobody's making JFK references in 2023. I mean, I don't even know. Was it JFK? I literally don't know. He gave me layup at the layup, and I low-key think this is a layup, but I'm smoking his layup. I don't even have a guess. It was Magic. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Cause I mean, listen. Oh, I should have just thought about people that got the most out of their teammates, and Magic Johnson's towards the top of that list. All right, cool. LeBron is from the East, but he decided to go south while his hairline went north. And his now, I was a part of original NBA Twitter / Facebook, and this was a very common thing that people tweeted / put on Facebook because at the time people thought it was funny. I go back and look at old tweets and old Facebook posts that I made about the NBA community, and I cringe every single time. This is a very cringe-worthy tweet from Kyle Kuzma. It resurfaced a lot when they were going on a run of winning a championship and stuff like that. But Kyle Kuzma at that point had to be like 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Kuzma, thank you. I wouldn't be surprised if there's other people in NBA history that has also tweeted this, because that's how prominent this tweet was. Who is it? Every time I think about a tweet that gets recycled, I always think to myself, who originated that tweet? Who originated this lame old tweet? I don't know. And at the time, it was kind of funny though. I couldn't care less if the guy I'm guarding had HIV. I'm gonna slam him anyway. Bar. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I'm just being biased considering where I'm from and who I rep. This is a bar from Dennis Rodman. Obviously, I'm talking about Magic Johnson because a lot of people didn't understand what HIV was and how you contracted it, and people were afraid to play against Magic Johnson. And Dennis Rodman was one of the people that said, I literally do not care. I do not care. It's basketball. I'm going to dunk on you anyway, which is dope. And you know, it became a turning point once people realized what HIV was and how it was contracted, and people started to realize, oh, I can't get this disease from Magic from playing basketball. And it was a weird time in NBA history for sure. It was definitely a weird time in NBA history. Give me Dennis Rodman though. I can dunk. It's not just an NBA Live. Okay. I don't know the answer to this, but the context clues is telling me it's somebody that's not known. I'm thinking about a small guard, right? It's not known, a guy that's only dunking in NBA Live. But the fact that he said NBA Live, oh, I'm putting it together. I'm on my Sherlock Holmes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on my Light Yagami. Is that right? Is that the last name? I'm Googling it. God damn it. I'm wrong. It's L. L is the guy that was the actual detective. Dang. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute since I've watched Death Note. And now I'm a casual. Okay, back to the context clues, right? I can dunk, and not just an NBA Live. This person said live, which tells me this quote is a decade old. Because bros ain't played live in a minute. You know, if it was somebody today, who is somebody today that would say something like this? If it was somebody today, they would say NBA 2K, you know? But not NBA Live. So think about, could this be like an AI? But no, AI, no. Because AI had like real dunks early in his career. We're talking about a dude that doesn't dunk or hadn't dunked, but did in this moment. I'm still mad that I got the Death Note reference wrong, by the way. I should be better than that. Who is this? I don't know. The clues are all, give me the answer. Who is it? Oh my God, I'm so mad at myself. Yes, NBA Live makes sense for Chris Paul because he's 97 years old now, but in his prime, NBA Live was the go-to NBA game. All right, whatever. I've always believed that success for anyone is about drive, dedication, and desire, but for me, it's always been about confidence and faith. That is a quote from Wardell Stephen Curry Jr. There we go. Cool. Next one. Solid. Played hard. And that's what you asked for. Moving on to the next one. That is so generic that it could be anybody. I'm starting to understand Kevin though. And here's why I say this. The last couple quizzes, we've had at least one topical one. Who has said this recently? Russell Westbrook has. Again, this could be anybody. But I'm going to say this was Russ from like last week. Thank you. See, you got to put the context clues together. I'll do whatever it takes to win games, whether it's sitting on the bench, waving a towel, or handing a cup of water to a teammate, or hitting the game-winning shot. I don't know. This could be a lot of people. I'm going to take my L. It was Kobe. Are y'all mad at me for missing that? Is that a layup? I don't remember Kobe ever saying that. Especially because Kobe was like, hey, I want that game-winning shot all the time. I don't know. That's the L. Okay, who we got next? People will always try to change you. They always want you to be who they want you to be. That's fine because I'll always be exactly who I want to be. Not a bar. Understandable quote, but not a bar. I'm fumbling at the end of this. I don't know who this is at all. This could be anybody. This is a very generic quote. I could have said this in a video before. Hey man, people always try to look, watch this. Here's my my YouTube advice portion. Hey man, people always try to change you. They always want you to be who they want you to be. But it's fine because I'll always be exactly who I want to be. See, I could have said that quote. So I don't know who this is. Straighten up. That's fine, I guess. Bonus. Scarlett Johansson, I will drink your bath water. #random. Yeah, we know that's Kevin. I wonder how Kevin feels about this quote now. Does it still exist on Twitter? Has he deleted it? I don't really know. Let me know how many you got right. Shout out to Kev again for putting this all together. Hit the link in the description if you have other things we can send off to Kev so he can get to work. Appreciate y'all. See you soon. Peace.